everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to start by tightening up some of the, well, not tightening up, but just refining some of the lines describing this right-hand cow with a view to bringing this cow close to completion. And the idea here is that by refining the lines, I will then be better able to complete the tonal description and the colour description in a more efficient way. And when it comes to this cow on the right hand side of the painting, my plan is to not include too much detail in the finished representation for two reasons. One, the cow is off to the edge of the picture and I want the viewers to predominantly be looking at this cow when all is complete. And secondly, because this right hand cow is very much in shadow, so I want to depict that just by subtly picking out some low level highlights but relatively little detail. So as you can see, I'm starting with the head. And for the most part, not too much adjustment is needed here. The main area which needed attention was just redescribing the shape of the top of the head there. But the body, the line of the back also needs some work. That needs to come up quite a bit higher. And I'm just using neat ultramarine blue for this. And as it happens, having to place the back higher up here, it has two benefits, because I wasn't really happy with having quite as much light green in that area as I had. So that's going to be two birds with one stone there. We've got the flank of the animal coming down here. And then just describing the outline of the foreleg more precisely so as to better describe the knee joint compared to the simple mark, the simple sort of gestural mark that can be applied very quickly that I did initially. And we do something similar for the other foreleg. And the line of that leg needs to come over to the right. And then earlier on I placed a little bit of an indication of a rear leg there on the very, very edge of the painting. I just want to include that a little more firmly than I had before. And we'll also indicate the other rear leg, which is just visible through the gap in the forelegs. So having completed the redefinition of line for that cow, I'm going to give the same treatment to its neighbour. Once again, the top of the head needs redefining. That's the main adjustment required. The line of this ear as well. So whenever I'm painting, it's often a sort of balance between total accuracy and maintaining an amount of expressiveness in the work, because sometimes a quick mark that you make, although it may not be perfect in its description of the shape, sometimes to my mind it actually works better than the perfect description of the shape. So sometimes you get a really nice flourish in a mark you put down just quickly. It's almost an emotional response to the subject that you're drawing or painting. And in that situation, I would just leave the inaccuracy there and go with the mark I've got if I feel it works. But in this particular case, I do feel that, you know, there's room for improvement over my initial marks. So that's why I'm doing this. Some indication of the lower jaw there. And then let's just sort out this region as well. So similar technique I used on the other animal. Just using the ultramarine blue to redraw in certain areas the position of the legs. Now the line of the belly there looks pretty good, but I do need to adjust the back of this animal as well. So he's got a nice curve to his shoulders there, and then the line of the back comes up higher than I had it, comes in somewhere there. So that's worked quite well. I'm now going to be able to, in the next video, go in and finalize those two cows rather more quickly than I would have been able to otherwise. So thank you very much for watching this little video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to tune in next time and to subscribe to my channel. Thanks again.